Hi.
1 minute per person, for a cumulative total of 10 minutes for the general public comment section of each regular meeting. Testimony shall be limited in content to matters which are within the subject matter jurisdiction of the board. The board may not take any action discussed during the public comment period. We will start first with MD.
Hey, Matt. Good morning. Good morning. DJ, I made it. I made it. All right.
I never come. I just like to thank you guys for listening.
Oh, they did it?
Yes.
Awesome. That was. I'm so glad you did it. Good morning, guys. Phew, just made it in time. That's you. No. You got called. Max.
First of all, stupid people, you stupid people have to realize that stupid people need to work together and not be stupid. So stupid people need to get our programs fixed. Because the lady behind me in a wheelchair and I cannot access safely on the corner of First Street and Spring. So either you're stupid, look stupid, or just don't hear me, stupid. So if you want me not to call you stupid and refer to you idiots, then fix the goddamn programs and sidewalks. It's the city's responsibility. You are a corporation and you're responsible to fix all sidewalks under ADA Title II and the Rehabilitation Act and Section 504.
Okay, we'll go next to ILA.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, it's hard to get here, but I was able to make it. Thankfully. I'm in a rental chair, and this one doesn't like the streets. Huh? Is it ready to go? Okay. Oh, nah, I could do it. You want me? Is that better?
Either way, you can leave it in. We can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay. That's fine. It feels cool. I like it. Okay. Well, good morning, everyone. I'm here to tell you what happened to me on Easter Sunday when Scientology, who believes that Jesus is a figment of our imagination implanted in our brains by aliens, held their Easter event for hundreds of small children. They blocked the fire lane, okay? And not like where the chief says, oh, I could, kind of zigzag through. No, complete blockage, blocking hundreds of children in from having any fire access. They had a cruelty to animals. They had little bunnies in the sun. And then they did prior restraint and viewpoint restraint for me too, because they closed the sidewalk against the law. We know they're not allowed to do that. And they would not let me through. I had to have the police come to tell them about their own permit. Said, no, you have to let her through. And I asked them to escort me for my safety. They did, even though they still would not allow me to go to the event. But, and then as soon as the police left and I left, they would not let other people that they're discriminating against through. Please do something. Thank you.
All right, tonight, I believe that's the end of our in-person general comment. Very well. We'll start with Ramon.
Thanks, Tommy.
Go ahead.
Hello, Mr. Knight, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. I'm here to request a public hearing on the repeated permit violations by Scientology, including what happened on April 20th on Elbert and Hubbard Way. Armed guards illegally blocked public sidewalks, targeted individuals based on viewpoint, and violated the terms of their street closure permit again. This commission has the authority and responsibility to hold a hearing, investigate these violations, and determine whether this organization should continue to receive special events permits. The public deserves transparency, accountability, and protection from that abuse. I'm formally requesting that this matter be placed on the agenda for public comment and review. And with that, I give back my time.
We'll move next to Jill.
Very sweet, thank you.
I'm going to have to reiterate and go along the same thread previous to Stephen said. You really need to rescind permits to the cult of Scientology. They are not abiding by them. You need to send someone to do an audit of every event they have if you're going to continue to give them permits. At this point, I would not be granting them any permits. Forget the street vacation and forget all of the permits because they don't follow them. And get rid of those armed guards that are violating the laws and everybody else's rights. Fine.
Great job, Mona and Amy. And they don't learn
We'll move
identifying
next
badges
to
too.
Miriam. Miriam, you should be receiving. Go ahead.
I'm here to strongly oppose the street vacation of Aaron Hubbard Way. Street vacation would allow the cult of Scientology to further hide what is happening behind closed doors of the Blue Building. Yesterday morning, an activist documented an incident on film where an ambulance arrived at the building and provided emergency treatment on site to an elderly Sea Organization member who appeared to be in very weak condition. These kind of situations prove the abuse and neglect within the organization. If this street is closed, the public will no longer be able to witness or document such incidents. We can't hand over a public street to an organization that has a long history of multiple types of crime and abuse. Please react before more lives are lost. Thank you.
And we'll move next to Gigi.
Okay, so with the planters that we had complained about, that took a very long time. But I understand that because the logistics involved trying to figure out how to remove they're not even planters, they were like shipping crates with concrete and a little bit of dirt in them that they littered on the public easement. But I guess there were a lot of things that took a lot of time to deal with the planters. This situation with the permits does not take that much effort at all. You guys can just simply stop them from getting permits. Put them on some type of probation with the permits to where they have to, get it inspected or whatever, which they'll probably do, until they're done, whatever. But they should not be doing what they did last year. And you should stop it before it starts again. It already started a little bit, but it's going to keep happening repeatedly. They're blocking access to the public sidewalks when it says only vehicles are prohibited. They have astroturf all on the road, no fire lane. What if that caught on fire? How could the fire truck get in there?
And that's
There's so many issues.
Great job, Gigi.
President Cortez, that concludes public comment here this morning. All right, thank you, Mr. Knight. With that, we'll close the general public comment section for today's meeting and move on to the multiple agenda items public comment. The board will also provide an opportunity for members of the public wishing to speak on more than one agenda item during multiple agenda item comment for up to 1 minute per item, up to a total of 3 minutes per meeting. This is the only time to speak on more than one agenda item, and we will start with WS Goat Puppet Developer.
Yeah, here we go again. Look at CDA for that. And Mr. Carter Price will be in court this Friday across the street regarding why he is participating in voting on actions that he has no clue about.
I speak to which item are you speaking of? Just clarify.
I'm on CDA. Come on, Miss Attorney. I thought you were smart. I thought you hear it. CDA item number 8. Get it? 8 and 8. Get your out. What the fuck? Now you know where I'm at, right? Item 8. 7, 8, 9. Otra vez. 7, 8, 9. So, in the consent item bullshit there. See? Now you see. Wear your mask. Now going back to this shit about Scientology. Scientology needs to get their shit off the sidewalk and streets. It's not their sidewalk and streets. We, the people of California, pay our taxes, we pay our tax for our vehicles, and we want our sidewalks and streets back. No one has the authority to mandate that those sidewalks belong to Scientology and fuck Robert Hubbard, like the Pope, who's in hell now. See, this is all happening because I am a servant of a God who destroys evil people for evil things, for evil, stupid things, and you don't run the business for the people as you should. Because you're too busy stealing from the budget, too busy with that dumb mayor, the first black woman, who hasn't done shit right since she's been in office, but create problems. So I want our sidewalk and streets back. I want you to fix First Street and Spring Street to show the world that you can do your goddamn jobs. There's a safety concern there. It's immediate attention to that corner there. You got a federal building there, and these fucking judges don't even call out and complain. That's bullshit. The same bullshit the budget's about. It's stupid. America's stupid. Your public works department are stupid. The workers are hardworking and have to listen to stupid actions by stupid people.
Hey, Darth.
Thank you. Mr. Knight, we'll go next to Audit LA.
Thank you. Hey, Dusty. Hi. Good morning again. I'm going to start with one. Okay, I'm glad. I'm really happy that you're doing Magnolia and Woodman. The sewers do need help. Out in the valley, it's like the redheaded stepchild. They seem to get neglected a lot. And $24 million is, I guess that's probably what it cost. But how much I would love to see that $24 million also be allocated for the streets and sidewalk repair. I see further down that you do have a sidewalk repair that you're putting $2 million in. And it does feel like I can't tell you how many chairs, like even this rental's already, like busting up, just trying to navigate one day of the city streets. And they already had to come and they're gonna have to exchange it. Because I had to ride it like a Flintstone because it's just already wobbly. My chair, which is, I think the insurance pays like $30,000 for, which is crazy amount, but I've had my fourth repair in 2 years because of the sidewalks and streets. So as much as I love that you're taking care of the sewers, please, we need the streets and sidewalks. And now at number 2, again, I see do not accept the contract, but don't assess penalties or liquidated damages. So if there are any penalties and stuff, I don't know why you're not getting that money in. We're in desperate need for every last bit, all of it. And then I know I want to talk to 11. Again, here we go. They're going from 359 up to 613. That's almost double. And we've been talking about that a lot, especially with this budget, which is they're basically defunding the city. There's going to be a lot of jobs lost. And so we really need to be careful and monitor how much we're giving, because I see the other one, I forget what, I think it's the next one or right after, they're saying that, here we go, number 14, not to do the bid, but not to exceed 4 million. But it seems to me that a lot of these contractors feel that they can say, okay, well, just say 4 million, that's how you get the lowest bid, but hint, hint, wink, wink. Just go tell them you need more money, because they're not gonna say no. And they would be right to say that. I've never heard, I think I've heard one no. The only no votes I ever hear is from, that's why he's, sorry, he's my favorite. He'll say no, and I'll say it right straight out. And I think I've heard Commissioner Mitchell say no once. So I appreciate her too. But you guys gotta start saying no. I mean, we're in a budget that, and Mr. Corey, I like and respect. Don't worry, you're not, it's no diss on the president, but we gotta start saying no. Because if we can't just keep pushing everything as if we're in abundant of finances. We're not. We're what, $1 billion in a hole. Where's that money coming from? Right now, they're raising our sales taxes. You're raising stuff, on us. Not. Thank you.
Thank you. I believe that's the end of our multiple agenda.
All right, guys, I'm gonna try to hit the other one.
So we'll go to the virtual platform.
No, I can't. I forgot. Okay.
There are no virtual commenters who have identified that they wish to offer multiple agenda item commentary. However, I would just like to reiterate that there is also single agenda item commentary available should any member of the
Wait.
wish to offer commentary. And you've not already done so, please raise your hand at this time.
I didn't.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good. How about you? Good. I'm so happy that you got the flag exchange. Wow.
Shocker, I just got here, I'm like, oh my God, that made my morning actually.
Oh man, I didn't come that way.
Is it open?
No, I'm good. I didn't come that way, so I didn't see it. So I'm like, wow, that's so Matt got things fixed because I think that's so offensive. You're actually supposed to take it down every day at 6 p.m. flags, right?
Unless there's a light in it.
Huh?
Unless there's a light.
Okay, and it is lit up.
Light shining on it.
Okay, because I'm big on that too. Like, no, and so that's good. Because that's embarrassing. It's huge.
Because I came here last week and did a formal complaint.
Good.
It's chicken scratch.
But they fixed it quick. Right. Yeah, I mean, well,
Listen.
quick for these. Maybe in normal, it might not be, but that's quick for them. I'm amazed. Well, so great job. That's a huge win.
I'll follow you because I don't know where.
Okay, wait to
Right here?
sign it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. On to the next one, guys.
Yeah, there you go. So Matt got it done.
What time is this one at?
Now, hopefully we didn't miss public comment.
I want to thank them for the flags as well.
Here, you can sign up first. I'll sign up me for second. Huh?
Go ahead.
You sure? Wait. I just. Do you know how to do it? There you go, Matt. Okay. Okay, I'll talk to him off. I just do the general, and I just pick two. Oh, no, and I pick two so they know. Because you can always go up there and say, oh, you tried the, you know what I mean?
Okay.
They don't really pay too much attention to that.
When is your new one coming?
This is the rental. Yeah, I don't know. Whether they might be getting me a new, probably a couple months. Because if they do approve a new one. Yeah. So, yeah, right now I do. Depending on how long. I think I got 3 months worth. Thank you. Did they call? Did they? Did they call? Huh? Did they call us? I want to see.
We have to build smarter, and we have to look at how we integrate those very fire resilient approaches to the existing building stock that we have today. And all of these pieces coupled together will provide the resources for engineers to be able to do that. And so that's why I heard our vote.
Sorry, I'm in your way, sorry.
Thank you so much, Councilmember
Hey, Papa, did they start public comment yet or finish it yet? Or they didn't start it? Okay, good, thanks. What let me do here?
Close the roll, tabulate the vote. All right, what's next?
The council may now consider item 22, call special for council member Bravo for questions and for which the trade, travel, and tourism committee report has been distributed and posted on the respective council file.
Councilmember Bravo.
Thank you so much, Council President. This is regarding item 22. Yes. I'd like to call Mr. Adams to the table. Good morning. I think you might have to press it, maybe. And pull it as close as
Hello?
Yes. Good morning, Mr. Adams. Can you speak your name and your position into the record, please?
I'm Mark Adams. I'm the Government Affairs Director for Los Angeles Law Reports.
Thank you for joining us today. I just wanted to ask a couple questions about this lease. Obviously, Customs and Border Protection has been utilizing this space for some time. Can you confirm what operations occur in this facility? Is it international cargo screening or what is it?
This is office space and some training rooms, basically, for the Customs and Border facility. Customs and Border Protection staff based at LAX. We're primarily engaged with the cargo operations at LAX. There are some CBP operations related to customer-facing facilities, such as customer-facing operations, such as global entry. If you apply for a global entry card or something like that, you will go to this office to get your fingerprints and such taken for the global entry card. But it's all CBP offices and, like I said, a few training rooms.
So in addition to international cargo screening, there are some screenings conducted of individuals by the Customs and Border Protections at this facility?
Well, it would just be, as far as I know, it would just be people who, U.S. citizens who apply for a global entry card and are finalizing their application process there.
Mm-hmm. So obviously, CBP and ICE both fall under the Department of Homeland Security. So I want to be crystal clear
guys.
before approving
Signing
this
in.
lease that this space will not be allowed to execute or support any detainment or other ICE activities. Can you confirm that?
Yes, ICE does not have any offices in this space, and there are no detention facilities in this space.
But can CBP subcontract or allow other federal departments to use that space for a purpose other than what has been identified and stated on the record today?
So,
Excellent. And if they go astray,
because they've been playing a lot of nonsense with the names, so if they don't call your name, if you hear John Doe, you can take that one too. Yeah, you have to know how to outsmart them. So either one you can.
do whatever they want.
I think that would be
Yeah, because they. Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys. Sorry, I'm missing. I was signing up. They're playing name games. They do need to stop the permits immediately. I've had enough of it.
If that were to happen, we would certainly follow up with them to, enforce those things.
I appreciate that. And to be the frustration I'm feeling and passion is not directed at you, the global the issue. But is it possible that we can amend the lease to include a provision that would be in compliance with all city laws, especially the sanctuary city ordinance, and that it won't run contrary to it?
I'm not sure. I'd have to consult with the city attorney on this.
Okay. I'm hoping we can make a friendly amendment to make sure that we can, I don't know how to do this, but report back or come back with a lease with an amendment to it that
I haven't heard anything.
Guidance that this lease will also be in compliance.
Shout out to
with the
Smokin's Can.
ordinance and all city laws that are protecting immigrants. Because leases, from what I understand, can have a general purposes. And if the Customs and Border Protection Agency can conduct screenings and individual screenings,
that was great. Wild.
Specific,
It's because of police
I'm afraid
commission.
that'll be vague and ambiguous enough that it could be utilized for negative instances which we, as a council, do not approve of. So
Everyone did great
I hope
today.
we can add that friendly amendment. Thank you.
Is there a second to the motion?
Yes, they did. They gotta stop it. Period. Especially since they don't get the rights. I don't mean to.
All right, any other
He's
speakers
trying.
on this item?
We just have to
All
keep
right,
working with them.
Mr. President, the council may now vote on
It is
item
at
22.
I know it's hard, but not take it personally. He's just trying to really rattle them. He's not thinking about everybody else.
Okay. So given the council members' amendment, we're going to hold this.
Yes, they
and
do.
deal with it after
They
public
have one,
comment.
but now they're cutting jobs. They're not going to.
One, it allows the public comment.
But I have an idea about all that, but
to
to be discussed later.
To mirror what the councilwoman has requested and the councilmember Hernandez has seconded.
Yeah, they keep standing.
Mr. President, the council may now consider item 53 on the continuation agenda, call special for.
I thought that was
Councilmember-
Janet. I thought I saw Janet.
Councilmember Hutt? Or is this Councilmember Rodado?
53, 5-3.
Oh, sorry. Yes, on 53, we have the motion. You have the motion?
The amendment has not been distributed for item 53. This will be held on the desk.
All right, so we'll hold it on the desk for public comment, and then we'll get the amendment. And Councilmember Rivado, did you?
He could,
comment
yes.
on this?
And then he'll learn, right?
My comments on this was that I moved to reconsider item 53 from yesterday's council agenda, which is council file 250408, and approve the matter. I don't know if that was added previously, I'm sorry.
All right. We'll,
I'd like to know more about his brain
injury.
injury.
Come back to that public comment. Mr. Clerk, what's the report?
Mr. President, item 7 will be held on the desk for distribution of the amendment, and for item 53, yesterday's Tuesday, April 22nd council agenda, a reconsideration vote is required for reconsideration, and that would be communication from the city clerk and ordinance of attention first consideration relative to the establishment of a property
I made it just in the
and
nick of time.
district to levy assessments on real property.
All right, so let's open the roll on reconsideration. Close the roll. Tabulate the vote.
29.
All right.
Mr. President, the council may now move on to presentation.
This is regular
All right.
council, yeah.
We have a very special presentation this morning. I want to turn the floor over to Council District 5, Councilwoman Yaroslavsky.
Welcome to the shit show. I don't see oh, there's Bob.
First, Councilmember Blumenthal.
Yes. Thank you, Councilwoman Yaroslavsky, for putting this important presentation together. I know this day is significant for so many, certainly for my family, for Jews around the diaspora, around the world, really all people around the world. What we're talking about is Yom HaShoah.
I don't know.
In
Oh,
Hebrew,
shoot,
literally
I forgot to get it, yeah.
the day of remembrance, the Holocaust.
I'll wait,
Even though this day
I'll
was
wait after this.
created 65 years ago, and the Holocaust ended 80 years ago, too many people really don't understand what happened and what it was all about. Sadly, so many of the survivors have passed on, so it's especially essential that we recognize this day for all of those loved ones who were lost in the Holocaust, whether they be Jews, gays, gypsies, Poles, all of those who were targeted. 6 million Jewish lives were snuffed at. For what reason? Simply because they were Jewish. It's more important in many ways than I can think of in my entire lifetime as we get further away from that historic moment in history to be reminded, especially of what happened, especially for the younger generation, to understand what happened.
2K say
How
smoking scan.
that all these souls were wiped out. You know, the famous quotation, if we do not remember history, we're doomed to repeat it. Whether you go with the George Santana version or the Winston Churchill version of that quote or any of the others, it's important because this horrible scar on our history, this didn't just happen overnight. Totalitarianism is something that grew, and it grew right in front of people's eyes who were, just looking the other way. And the parallels in today's world are just too striking to not mention. As we look all around the world and we see a lot of parallels to what happened pre-World War II journey. So days like today where we remember the past are really important. And we remember not just what happened, but the human aspect of it. And I know Councilman Yaroslavsky and some of the folks here talking about Anne Frank's experience, how it was humanized, are really important so that history doesn't just become history. It becomes very much alive in us, and it becomes that warning for the future. For a future that hasn't been determined yet, but that could be quite frightening as we look forward. So, my show up begins tonight at sundown, goes into Thursday at sundown. It's a time for meditation, reflection, song, and memorial, and I invite all of my colleagues to do so. We're all connected, and to recognize some of the heroes who tried to save folks during the Holocaust. Councilman Yaroslavsky will talk about that, and we'll touch about that in a moment. In fact, I'm going to turn it over to her who organized this incredible presentation. So thank you, Council.
Thank you, Councilmember Bloomfield. Thank you for allowing us to do this today, Council President.
You finished
the
already?
Holocaust
Yeah.
isn't
Did you get?
distant history.
Yeah.
Across the Jewish community and
What?
beyond, most people either lost family
What do you
or
call it? The
missed
papers. I
one
forgot to
kid.
get one of those.
This isn't
Oh,
something from
thanks.
centuries ago. It happened 1, 2, maybe 3 generations back. These are people who our parents knew. And for many, it still feels very close. But that closeness, as Councilmember Bloomfield said, is beginning to slip away. The survivors who shared their memories are fewer each year. Their voices shaped how we understood this history. Now we have to ask how we can continue to remember, because remembrance isn't passive. It's a decision, it's a responsibility. It's how we carry forward truth in the face of denial, dignity in the face of dehumanization, and the stories of those who no longer speak for themselves. This year marks the 80th anniversary of Anne Frank's death. I love how you put that in. We chose to center today's presentation on her legacy because she reminds us what we
Hey, Stiffmeister, happy birthday.
She was a teenage girl, a student, a daughter, a writer, and even from hiding, she gave voice to something lasting. Clarity, perspective, and a deep sense of humanity. Which is why her story resonates so deeply all these years later. Her diary survived when she did not, and because of that, generations have come to understand the Holocaust as a personal tragedy, not a distant event. The Anne Frank Foundation
I was asking, you
carries
finished
that
there
forward.
already?
They
That
help
was
young people
fast.
become
Yeah.
You see Herman there? No.
sharing what they've learned
He's
through
right
their
there, though.
peers,
He's over there.
stepping into the role
Herman.
of remembrance themselves.
You say
And
Herman.
that will
He's
be
over there
today.
wearing a
So please
the
join
one in
me
this
in welcoming
office, right?
Sophia Shield of Anne Frank
Oh,
LA,
wait,
who will share more about their mission and
Right
goals.
there.
She's joining us this morning.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Thank you so much to Councilmember Bloomfield and Councilwoman Yaroslavsky and to the entire Los Angeles City Council for having us here today. My name is Sophia Shields, and it is truly an honor to be representing Anne Frank LA in the commemoration of Yom HaShoah. As to the grandchild of Holocaust survivors, I have never questioned the importance of learning about the Holocaust. For me, it is the same as learning my own family's history. And from an early age, it was ingrained in me that we must never forget these parts of history, lest we repeat the horrors of the past. As co-founder and managing director of Anne Frank Los Angeles, I have the privilege of innovating new ways for young people of all backgrounds to connect with these teams in order for them to learn the importance of standing up for what is right and how they can be upstanders rather than bystanders. Today you will hear from 3 of our youth ambassadors about what they have learned and gained from our programming, how they connect to Anne Frank's stories, and how they will apply lessons from the Holocaust to their own lives. In addition to why they think it's important for young people in Los Angeles and beyond to keep learning about these topics. A special thank you to everyone here, and also to Alan Zitzer for understanding the importance of giving young people the opportunity to engage with local government. I want to point out that 4 years ago, the city of Los Angeles worked with us to be the first city in the country to declare Anne Frank Day. This year, our 4th and 5th cities have declared the day, including the first city outside of Los Angeles County. Anne Frank Day is growing bigger and bigger, and we are very excited to be back downtown on May 12th for the official Anne Frank Day celebration at the Los Angeles Central Public Library. My grandparents survived transit camp Westerbork and concentration camp Bergen-Belsen. 2 of the camps Anne Frank was also in. My grandfather was my best friend and worked tirelessly to teach young people about his experiences in order to prevent something like the Holocaust from ever happening again. I am now carrying on his legacy, bringing the yellow star he wore in the camp with me here today. I am grateful to use this platform to amplify some amazing young voices who, like Anne Frank, are using their words to express their dreams for an even brighter future. Thank you.
Thank you, Sophia. So I'm very excited to introduce our first youth ambassador, Cameron Williams. Welcome.
First and foremost, I want to say thank you all for having me here. It's an honor to share my experience with you all. And like as a peer guide for Anne. Being chosen for this role has meant a lot to me. I was able to learn more things than I thought I would ever learn about Anne's life, about human nature, about people. One thing stood out more than anything in this entire experience, and that was her hope. Even when her world was falling apart, she held on to the deep belief that she knew that people were good inside. About a month ago, I had severe dementia and I was not really a good student. And one day I decided to show up to school. This is one thing that was really important to me because I hadn't learned anything like remotely close to this. So I found a passion in this, and I found a experience that I loved. Like during my time guiding other people through this exhibit and her story, the one thing that stands out to them is that very same thing I noticed, and it's hope. It's not exactly what you expect from someone in this situation, but it's what makes it so important. Even for her age, she's a very emotionally intelligent girl. Anne's story has taught me, and I think has taught a lot of the people who know her story, that even in the darkest of times, we have the power to choose hope. We have the power to be good to each other, to stand up for one another, and to never stop believing in each other. For me, that's what being a peer guide is all about. It's about passing on that message so that we don't forget and that we continue to grow. And that we trust in one another and trust everyone. Thank you again for allowing me to share this experience with you all.
Thank you, Cameron. Our next person to call on Jasmine Ramos.
Hello everyone, my name is Jasmine Ramos. I'm 16 years old and I currently attend Louisville Regional High School. When I first learned about the program being offered to teach us about Anne Frank, I didn't think much of it. I had learned about the Holocaust in classes before, but a personal story like Anne Frank is what stood out to me. I was able to learn the experience Anne shared with us through the diary, and this allowed me to realize the importance of her story. Anne Frank, a girl who was around my age during the time of the Holocaust, went through so much just because she was Jewish. I could never imagine the feelings of the experiences she went through and had to go through during this time. So much was taken away not only from her, but from other targeted groups just because of who they were. The Nazis, during the time of the Nazis, they wanted to erase these people and their memories. And yet it is through this learning that we remember them. We remember them in order, in many ways, in order to acknowledge the unfairness that they faced. This is why it's important for our students, our community, and everyone to learn more about the Holocaust, so that we do not repeat these mistakes of our past.
Since then, we have achieved so much together that I hope we can continue. Los Angeles is a home to a community full of diversity. We learn of each other's cultures and beliefs, and we come together to show appreciation and acceptance. I sincerely hope we can continue to keep this diversity with us through unity and what our history has to teach us. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. And our last youth ambassador speaker is Kevin Valdana.
Good morning. My name is Kevin Saldana, and I'm a freshman at UCLA. I got trained to be a tour guide by Anne Frank LA at Roosevelt High School in Boyle Heights. My family left El Salvador and came to the United States, fleeing the instability caused by the Civil War. I never thought that the country my parents left would have any connection with Jewish history. Sophie shared with me that a Salvadorian diplomat helped her grandmother get state documents to help keep them safe during the Holocaust. That just made learning about these topics that much more meaningful. When I first did the group training, I thought it was going to be a regular schooling that held for a few weeks and just be over. Anne Frank LA and the Anne Frank Center in South Carolina have taught me so much and opened so many doors for me. If it weren't for their Holocaust education, I wouldn't be able to understand the complexity of current events. I got involved with Anne Frank LA through the group training. We were taught about the traveling exhibit and Anne Frank's life and legacy. Through the traveling exhibit and LAWA, I have been able to have conversations and great connections with people and experiences with whom I would have never imagined. I've been able to take part in the U.S. National Youth Conference that takes place in South Carolina. I've been able to have dialogue with students from around the country to understand national and international issues that are affecting the youth. All this connects back to Holocaust education. The work of Anne Frank LA is extremely important because we bring Holocaust education to low-income, historically marginalized communities that
talking about their experiences at Anne Frank,
education is extremely important so that we can create those connections with our own communities. I was able to participate in the International Anne Frank Youth Conference that is held in Amsterdam, run by the Anne Frank House. This is an experience I would have never imagined I would be able to have. Experiences like these are ones that youth should have access to create a safer and more tolerant world. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilor. I don't know if there are any speakers on the queue.
They usually do this stuff on Friday, but because today's the day of the holiday.
It is
Or the remembrance,
stories from the
Holocaust
past that we can most clearly see what we're facing
they do
today.
this on Fridays.
And it's very hard to wrap your head around 6 million people being decimated. But perhaps counterintuitively, one young girl's story is the entry point for people. And so I just want to thank everyone for being here today. Thank you, Councilmember from Newfield, for being a part of this and allowing us to do this in a different way than maybe we have in the past. Yes, Council President.
Thank you so much, Council members. We do have members on the queue. Councilmember Rodriguez.
Thank you. Thank you so much for bringing in this important presentation. And I want to thank you, Cameron. I want to thank all of you for your remarks. And I think, Cameron, I think you said it best. The idea is that in the midst of her darkness, she still found the strength to find the path forward.
Right here, right.
We're sadly in that same moment today for many of us in our immigrant communities that are responding to the very same kind of attacks, same lifeless behavior that is only invigorating this amount of hate. This dynamic that we're experiencing right now is not unfamiliar to us, not just because of the history, and we talk about Anne Frank, and we know about the history of the Holocaust, or the Armenian genocide. And we have so many examples, tragically, to continue to cite.
I mean, I love comments,
that
so it's like,
didn't end with the Holocaust. It sadly continues.
I like to
But
hopefully see a little progress, little by little.
for you all, and the lessons that you're learning from those moments in history, what you have to take from it is that you are the heroes that we are looking for. That you have to look within yourself. Each of us has to look within ourselves about how we are going to change this dynamic and fight back intelligently to protect more members and more communities from being
left to the same circumstance. So these are the moments where especially young people need to be invigorated and strengthened by their resolve, their experiences, and their voice. Because for so many immigrant communities that are experiencing right now, and I'm happy to see folks from the east side getting this education, especially for those of you in Boyle Heights from, the history with the, with the shore and the history of Boyle Heights, but that emanates throughout all the parts of Los Angeles. It's incredibly important that each of us take those experiences and turn them into action.
But these are the people that can make the change, so we gotta keep bugging them until they just say enough, give them what they want. This is the main city one.
Thank you so much, Councilmembers Jaroslawski and Blumenfield, for bringing these students here and for showcasing the work of the Anne Frank Foundation. I have been so alarmed by the rise in the numbers of young people who say that they don't think the Holocaust was real. The amount of misinformation that is out there is scary, and it is a sign of how quickly this kind of misinformation can spread and how it can change how we respond to the current challenges that we're facing, which, as so many of you have said, are very real, that are impacting the Jewish community, but also so many of us across Los Angeles and our immigrant neighbors.
Yeah,
I just want to thank
ethics
you
at
for
1.
hearing the students speak today.
I think there's like 2 in the afternoon.
And thinking about how we can use Anne Frank's voice as a way to bring about that understanding, I think it moved me. And I think it's true. It is true that somehow one story out of 6 million can be more powerful. And I want to thank you for your focus on her voice as a pathway to understanding the impact of what happened during the Holocaust, but also how we can work to prevent something like that from ever happening again. So thank you all.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Navarro.
Thank you, Council President. Thank you to my colleagues for bringing this extremely important issue at a time when it seems like when we should be in the age of information where everything is readily available, research and data is available, yet we're still struggling with denialism. We're still struggling with people trying, not just trying, working actively on rewriting history. So I commend you for the wonderful work that you're doing. I just want to give you a little bit of a tidbit of what different people's struggles have helped one another become better aware and be able to finish off the work that maybe somebody else wasn't able to. On a dark note,
that's my councilman.
It was Adolf Hitler in 1939 who said, "Who now remembers the Armenians?" Right as about he was starting to invade Poland. So he told his generals, we can do what we want to accomplish because no one's going to pay attention. He was wrong about that. But the world didn't learn quickly enough, and he was able to accomplish great, horrific damage before being stopped. And in the very country of Poland, a gentleman by the name of Raphael Lemkin, who was born in the early 1900s, he was an attorney and he was studying acts of inhumanity. And his attempt of working towards making the world understand what genocide is, which is the eradication of a whole people, fell short. It wasn't until after he was able to survive, come to the United States, and in 1944, House Post, the first genocide convention, that then coined the term genocide using what happened 30 years prior in Armenia. So these are very important historical aspects also that you're helping to make sure that live on, and through your work, make sure others become aware. And you're continuing to finish off the work that others started before you. So thank you for the wonderful work that you're doing. And you're going to for the work that you've done.
Thank you so much, Mr. Missouri and all the members spoken, and Council Member Yaroslavsky and Blumenfield. Thank you for bringing this presentation in the way that you brought it. I think it's especially poignant, especially in this moment, as so many people have said. But in Los Angeles, one of the things I love about this city is we don't just learn our stories, we learn the stories of our neighbors and the struggles. We miss you at the meetings. So that people from the east side and different parts of the city are learning through the compelling story of Anne Frank, which frankly I still remember in 4th grade learning about Anne Frank, and it made the Holocaust a different thing for me, a different visualization, and induced a different kind of empathy for the struggles that are inflicted upon humans by other humans, and can happen at any point in history. And so thank you so much for the presentation, and I want to thank the students for coming forward and sharing their stories, and also giving us hope that when we see, here in the U.S., things like books being banned and you can't say woman or African American in the government document, when we see stuff like that happening, it's heartening to know that our best and brightest know what that signals and are prepared for the struggle that may be engaged going forward. So thank you so much for your presentation.
There's a genocide happening right now. Acknowledge the genocide that's happening right now.
The woman in the black hat is disrupting the meeting. Mr. City Attorney, this is the first and last warning.
All right, let's report to this clerk. Mr. President, the council may now consider item 7, for which amendment motion 7A, Mr. Rodriguez Padilla, has been introduced, circulated, and posted on the bulletin board.
All right, so we can consider that item at this time?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's open the roll on this item. Close the roll, tabulate the vote.
59.
All right, what's next?
The council may now consider item 53 on the continuation agenda, for which amendment motion 53A, but the Oscar has been introduced, circulated, and posted on the bulletin board.
All right, let's open the roll on that item. Close the roll, tabulate the vote.
29.
All right, what's next?
The council may now proceed to public comment.
All right, let's prepare and proceed with public comment.
Provide public comment. When it is your turn to speak, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You will have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment. When speaking on the agenda items, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you are not on topic, or if you cannot tell whether you're on topic, you will get 1 brief warning from me or the council president. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or you again stray off topic, you will forfeit the rest of your speaking time, and we will move on to the next speaker. The items that are open for public comment on the agenda are items 1 and 2, items 30 through 52, and item 53 from yesterday's agenda. That's the item that's being reconsidered. So, and to be clear, that is the Little Tokyo BID, the Business Improvement District. So let me repeat. The items that are open for public comment
Day the fire happened.
are items
Same
1
day.
and 2, items 30 through 52, and item 53 from yesterday's agenda that is being reconsidered. That is the Little Tokyo Business Improvement District. Members of the public may also speak for up to 1 minute for general public comment. During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction. We will tell you when your time is up. And a couple more announcements, if I could have the interpreters make this one loud to the room, please. If you require a Spanish language interpreter, please make sure to pause every few sentences so the interpreters can interpret.
Si usted requiere interpretación en español, por favor haga el favor de hacer pausa entre sus oraciones para que el intérprete pueda interpretar.
Don't worry, you will pause your time while the interpreter is doing their job. So you will get the same amount of time as everyone else. Thank you.
No se preocupe, vamos a detener el reloj mientras que el intérprete está interpretando. De esa manera este estudiante tiene la misma cantidad de tiempo que los demás.
I'm sure this is with the fire. Yeah. No, they didn't even get out because they stopped it the day of the fire. No one got the public comment on the phone since the fire.
Before lining up. So the way we do this is randomized. So please wait until you get your name called, and once you hear that name, you can line up on your left-hand side of the council chamber. You can do so in any order. Thank you.
I will now call names for the comment. Gloria Gomez, Evelyn Brinson, Whitney Davies.
Yeah, I can't hear. Can you repeat?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that one more time?
Gloria Gomez, Evelyn Brinson, Whitney Davies.
Thank you.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
Item 12.
So item 12 is not open for public comment, but you can speak to it during general. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay. So, good morning, council members. My name is Gloria Gomez. I'm with United Parents and Students. I just want to thank you for passing a motion in support of the fund in regards to basic income program for workers impacted by the recent wildfires. Now, we urge you to ensure that this program is fully funded so it can truly reach the housekeepers, gardeners, street vendors, and other informal and service workers who lost their livelihoods. These workers will easily recover from the sudden loss of income, and this is a critical opportunity to support them while they get back on their feet. So thank you so much, Councilor.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
General public comment.
1 minute. Go ahead.
Good morning, my name is Evelyn Brinson, and I'm proudly standing before you as a social equity cannabis retailer at the Green Paradise located in Los Angeles Council District 10, Pepperhus District. I'm here today not just as a business owner, I'm here as a survivor of a system that had made a promise yet failed to uphold it. Many of you who helped write these policies have remained silent. Council President Marquis Harris Dawson, Herb Winston, Andrew Westphal, who currently serves as Heather Hutt's current deputy, and many others who are in this room today. The promise was one of opportunity, of equity, righting the historical wrong inflicted by the communities like mine. I urge this council to take real corrective action, adopt the cannabis equity reform and market stabilization motion. Disband the DCR, move the social equity program to the Department of Economic Development where it belongs, and extend the program to 2031 to align with SB 51. I yield my time.
What? I can't hear. There was.
I'm sorry, I think the applause is continuing before. Can you repeat the 3 names just really quick? Thank you.
Janice Bocanero, Kendra Sunderland, and Clayton Wesley.
So again, if you're either, would you sign up under any of those 3 names, please feel free to line up on your left-hand side of the council chamber. Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
General public comment.
Oh, good. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good morning, my name is Whitney Davies. I'm a social equity cannabis retailer and owner of Just Leave Billies in South Los Angeles. We are being taxed into extinction while unlicensed shops flourish. We're being penalized for being compliant, being punished for being visible, and left out of every real opportunity. This is not support, it's sabotage. Lowering cannabis taxes as a handout is a smart financial strategy. Cities like Oakland and San Francisco are taking this step, and guess what? It works. More operators stay open, more jobs were protected, and more revenue came in. It's asinine that in Los Angeles, the largest legal market in the world have not done the same. If we cannot get equity right, what hope is there for the rest of the country? You have a chance to do the right thing, adopt the Canvas Equity Reform and proper stabilization motion. Give us a chance not just to survive, but to succeed.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Hi, this is for general public comment.
1 minute. Go ahead.
Awesome. Good morning to Honorable City Council and community. My name is Lacey Wesley, and I'm a community engagement coordinator with LA General Medical Center Foundation with the Tobacco Control Prevention Program. Representing Breathe Free LA, a community-led coalition focused on reducing the harms of secondhand smoking multi-unit housing. Our mission is to create safe spaces to educate, empower, and elevate community voices while supporting efforts to aim and improve the quality of life for tenants of Los Angeles. I'm here today, our community advocates were actually here yesterday to inform and educate community residents in the city of Los Angeles about healthy lungs and healthy life, free from tobacco and secondhand smoke. Our coalition has worked to plan an upcoming Breathe Free LA town hall meeting on April 24th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the La Plaza de Cultura Artes, located at 501 North Main Street. We hope you're able to attend to meet with other advocates and speak about the secondhand smoke issue. Thank you.
Not your time yet. We haven't started your time. So you have 3 minutes for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. Okay? So I'll let you stand up and then we will start your time.
I get confused.
Thank you very much. Start with item number 31.
Oh, good. Back to music. I do too. I absolutely love it. Don't boo him. Or not be booing him. It is. Hey, stop. She's booing.
Item number 32.
I'll go put the camera right on. Yeah, hold on. She does it again, I'll go right up to her. Hey, Laura. Stop it. Yes. Yes. Have respect. Have respect.
Your time's up. Don't worry. Mr. Herman, I noticed not only during this public here, but also during the presentations, we're clapping and disrupting this meeting. So I know that you're familiar with this gentleman at the podium. I have never once seen him interrupt your public comment, so I'm going to ask that you please do not interrupt his public comment.
What about the lady booing? Are you going to tell her too not to boo? What about the lady booing?
Okay, so I'm sorry, the woman in the center of the aisle, please do not disrupt the meeting. After turn, feel free to talk to the sergeants and
Okay.
again, it's your personal and formal one. Thank you.
You stopped me at 104. Right now, it's 57. I just want to let you know that. Item number 33.
I am there. I hate that. Like, there's no need to boo. I'm going to go right up to close on her face.
天地大情如有无涯，只为他袖手天下。一生有爱的飓风飞沙，背叛发流付诸芳华。抛去江山如画，看他笑脸如花，寂寞人生空牵挂。
Why don't they get warned? They're not warning the people like disrupting. Ridiculous.
General public comment.
Hey, Anna.
I would like to know your attention that the black lady sitting behind Mr. Herman said, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your dog. So this is my first issue with you.
Exactly.
I want to make sure you protect Mr. Herman. Item issue number 2.
And they don't say nothing to
I
them.
need to go back to my seat and waiting for my name to be called. I follow your order because I don't want to get arrested by our LAPD. However, after I take a seat, and then your friend announced there will be no more public comment, there will be no more name will be called.
Oh, that's right. He's soft in the front.
The instruction told me go back to my seats, waiting for my name to be called. When I take the seat, waiting for my name, there's no more name. So I just want to make sure, Mr. Secretary, you do not have to discriminate me just because of my 3-inch size, and you only allow 24-inch size.
Yep, he did.
I want to make sure that
Why are they eating?
3-inch or 24-inch, everybody can be treated equally in the city council, and I will continue to respect your instruction.
They don't get warned. Great job. You felt that in the feels.
Obviously, we have people who express their First Amendment rights in various ways. The last speaker, for people who are new here, we'll remind you again, if you would like a more language interpreter, please let us know, and we will do our best to accommodate that. You need to let us know. For people who don't usually attend these meetings, I would say that we try to take as many speakers as we can. Obviously, there's a balance. And so, while we use a randomizer to make sure that it's fair, there's a chance that not everybody's going to have the opportunity to speak in any given meeting.
How much you want to bet? I don't care. How much you want to bet that me and Herman don't get to speak? How much you want to bet the randomizer doesn't pick us?
Digital copy or a hard copy of the agenda, that link or that URL is at the top of the agenda. So if you run out of time, or if your name is not called because it just doesn't come up on the randomizer, you're more than welcome to provide a written public comment at LA Council comment.
But I think I won't even be. I'm thinking I won't even be called.
Good morning, and I have to tell you, it'll be a little tough after this, but I'll do my best to make comments. My name is Jan Fukuhara, and I'm speaking in reference to Item 51, which was 53, sorry, which was continued from yesterday. The conversion of a person-based or property-based inn in Little Tokyo. Again, my name is Jan Fukuhara. I've been resident and property owner, an individual resident, community member, and stakeholder, taxpayer in Little Tokyo for the last 10 years. I would urge the council to consider the vote to approve the conversion from the American-based discrimination-based bids. I live in prior restraint. They're just like Scientology. And we're faced daily with incidents of violence and vandalism. The person doing it making threats, they don't say nothing to them. Speaking as an individual, to have more police presence does have a guarantee of maintaining well-being and safety. I love meetings. So I would appreciate the council for considering this. And I yield my time. Thank you very much.
I'd like to call more names: Mario Daniels, Olivia Garcia, Irene Cicadas Simone.
Interesting how.
Okay, so I don't see anyone coming up for those names. Could we read another batch of renames, please? Oh.
I'll read a few more names. Keishma Barber, Kirsten Peterson, Elliot Lewis.
Okay. Thank you. So, the term for you again, just if your time is not, don't worry, it's your full time.
Yes.
So, for everybody who's here, I just want to flag it for you that I expect that we are going to hear some offensive things, to say the least. I hope we don't. If you have headphones and would like to watch a video of music at this time, that's fine. The Brown Act does not require you, the audience members, to listen to the public comment. So or if you'd like to step out for the next 4 minutes, you're also welcome to do so. We appreciate your patience with this. Mr. Hunter, you have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment.
Right, motherfucker. I didn't put my name on the card. Stop giving away my personal information. Just like all of us have the right to not
So, you're
put
welcome
the
to
name.
speak to the Attorney General.
I'm
You know the
item
drill.
number 1.
Then speak to the item.
It's an exemption. Item number 2, same fucking shit. An exemption. Why? We don't need no more of that shit. Are you stupid? Mr. Attorney, look at the east side rider bike lane. Stupid. Hey, stupid. East rider bikes. We don't need bikes.
Yes, thank you.
We need ADA compliance. To ride a bike in a safe lane. Fix the fucking sidewalk and streets.
I know what you mean.
That's what the bike
I hate it
about,
too.
Stupid. Hey,
I don't get it. I'm gonna try to do what I said.
It says in the city-owned properties, just like the one down the street here on First Street at 200.
He claims he's Jewish.
Building, you need to fix the goddamn sidewalk and street. I can't ride my motherfucking bicycle. Retard, stupid, idiot, moron. That was item 50, idiot. Look at number 53 on Lonnie Hut. You don't want to help the people under cannabis measure 64. She
So
should.
item 53 is not open for public comment.
Oh,
Please
okay.
move on to another item. On today's agenda.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Item 53 on today's agenda is not open. Please move on to another item.
Or they get nice donations from them.
So, regarding Los Angeles housing, all these housing items, not one stupid great idea from your stupid mayor or your stupid Dawson up there who created the fire over the hills to burn all those people's homes. Where are you going to place them, Dawson?
That's right.
You got all this Los Angeles housing, and now one motherfucker here can afford to pay $3,000 to $4,000 in rent or buy a fucking luxury apartment.
They might tell us we can't
That's
say
housing?
that.
Is that what you call housing? Food? Because I don't appreciate it. My black guys want to know what you're going to do about it. Like on item 43. Homeless service in Council District 87. You don't need it there. You need it in every fucking district. There are homeless people in every fucking district. Donald Trump, do not send California any more money. They are not spending the billions of dollars on homelessness like on item number 43, Mr. Grote, you stupid attorney. Pay attention. How's going on in the public
So
comment?
that's fine, but before you begin, I'm getting complaints from the staff that when you yell into the microphone, so keep in mind it's a microphone. You can hear me, I promise you. Please do not yell into the microphone, as there are multiple staff members who wear headphones in order to translate and monitor public comment, and it can hurt their ears, so please do not do that. Go, you have 1 minute to general public comment.
The Bain Act 52.3 states that you criminals cannot make criminal threats against the public by your rules of decorum, which violate prior restraint to right-free speech. This shirt represents Cohen versus California. Fuck the draft. And fuck you, California. Gavin Newsom, what are you doing about the housing crisis? What are you going to do for the Olympics when the sidewalks and the streets are not prepared or fixed? Where's the fucking budget, Newsom? If the dumb mayor is going to ask me for $2 billion, yes, it's going to offset the $1 billion of dumb cunts with the K, U, and T can't understand. There's no fucking money in Los Angeles because you fools paid out to the Slips and Falls. 42C 1980 likely. Fuck you, bro.
That's it, you're done. You don't want your thing for the rest of the meeting, you will provide your public comment. Next speaker.
I was called. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the mic. I was called. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, she could go first. Sure. Go ahead.
Good morning.
General public comment. My name is Maya Daniels, pronouns are they, them, and I'm the current policy associate and coalition. I'm honestly having some trouble understanding on the local level what the recommended budget is influenced by. I feel like ample data collection and community engagement needs to be prioritized in the making of the budget. It seems to me less democratic and more that what is in the recommended budget cannot easily be changed or altered after being released. It seems to me that at the local level, the budget is based more off of the key knowledge of the CEO and mayor's offices instead of being influenced off ample data collection and dispersal of funds based off of population and community needs. There is a population of transgender, gender non-conforming, and intersex people being attacked. There is a population of Black and brown immigrants being attacked. Your staffers and departmental workers are also your constituents. Take a stand to support those who support you. Thank you.
Hello? Oh, it's not working. Good morning. I want all items and public comment, but so it will go again, all right, in a minute. So I get 4. Because it gets confusing with all the different meetings.
For everybody, you'll notice we set the clock to however much time you want for the item. So in this case, 3 minutes for the item, and then we reset it for 1 minute for general public comment.
Perfect. Thank you. Mr. Nazarian left, and here I was going to give him some kudos. I want to thank him for working on the bike path. I agree. I'm glad you're, doing that and continuing that good work. It's coming along nicely. But I also wanted to ask, in honor of my friend Amy, who is Jewish, and she can't call in and ask for this because Mr. President kind of likes to have dalliances with prior restraint and not allow people to call in. And okay. Well, she would like, and we would all like a plaque honoring, the Holocaust on the bike path. In that same agenda item, it's the one about the bike path and CD2. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell for the interpreters. Okay, we would like a plaque because he's putting furniture in it. The furniture, can we please have a plaque that honors the Holocaust? But she also wants you to know that, he also wisely said that there's so much information out there about truth and stuff that you guys are ignoring Scientology, like people are denying the Holocaust. So, okay, there's a lot of information for you to look up, but we would like a plaque. All right, the next one is the Leimert Park. I'm wondering, and I bet Smoke and Scan is wondering too, we'll find out on the replay, if the whole Leimert Park thing that you need ambassadors, is that to keep us from being mugged because the parks have gotten really scary? Sometimes you see needles or whatever, but it gets scary. So why is there ambassadors in the park? I mean, just curious. I'm not complaining. And whoever's like heckling, can you please, if they're heckling, they need to stop. But don't tell me to shut the F up. This is my time. Can you pause my time and correct them, please? I'm being told to shut the F up. All right, you stop their time to stop him from clapping support, but you won't stop my time for him to tell me to shut the F up. Is that because, that's prior restraint.
I'm going to keep going to overtime for a second. So members of the audience again, I would ask that you, if you hear things you disagree with, which may very well happen, that you please do not disrupt other people's public comments. I would ask that goes the same for everybody else.
Oh, they're so nice that you so nicely asked them, where you threatened everybody else to get kicked out. Now I'm off topic. I can't even remember where I am. I'm shook up by being told to shut the F up. I'm not used to being talked to like that, because I don't talk to people like that, but it's whatever. So, I guess with all the houses, yeah, you know what? Why don't you give them to the unhoused? They could use those houses. I see you're dumping a lot of houses. That could be used for people. And I'm glad to see that you're going to be building houses. But I'm really disgusted that you guys would allow people to tell me to shut the F up in public. That's disgusting. They weren't raised right, obviously. Oh, Dunn. Let's talk about the Dunn one, number 49. Yes, I would love to have you guys do that, but make it free for all the neighborhood councils to do, because you're about to vote in a budget that you will probably be depriving neighborhood councils of $10,000 each of their years. So Okay, general public comment, been waiting for this. Mr. City Attorney, you owe me an apology, and I believe Smoke and Scan will agree because we haven't seen each other in a couple weeks, and you threw me off topic when I was on topic, and you came back and said, yes, you were on topic, but you never apologized for that. Council President owes me an apology because I had the mic in my hand to talk like I do now, but you had it snatched from me before I got to speak, even though there was plenty of time. There's still another 10 minutes. So you owe me an apology, and I'm here to collect from the both of you. All right, and then, and Smoke and Scan and I also want to know, and I know, I'm sorry for speaking for Smoke and Scan, but I know he wants to know this. Your stupid little randomizer. We want proof that there's a randomizer. Is the randomizer somebody closing their eyes and like picking, names, or is there an actual randomizer? Can you please prove it for transparency's sake? How are you randomizing the names? Because it seems to me that the people you don't want to talk, now we have to all use fake names because we can't use our own names because your little randomizer is going to kick us off. You know what? Shut up. You don't tell me what I need to do. Why isn't he, how come he's not kicked out?
We always appreciate hearing from you, look forward to hearing from you more in the future. I apologize if we didn't make you feel that way one day. So.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you. Your turn. Thank you.
Which items would you like to speak to?
I'm here to speak about yesterday's 53. My name is, thank you. My name is Irene Sakata-Simonian, and I get 3 minutes, right?
Hold your time. So actually, you get 1 minute per item, and then you can also have 1 minute for general public comment where you can talk about anything in the city subject matter jurisdiction. So
what for agenda items?
For the agenda items, yes. So I think you requested the Little Tokyo bid item, so that's 1 minute. Are there other items you'd like to speak to? Okay. So what we'll do is we'll do 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general public comment. So you'll see 1 minute, and then you'll see another minute afterwards. So you'll hear the beep, and that's general public comment.
Thank you. My name is Irene Sakata-Simonian. I'm the owner of Nkadao Gift Shop at 340 East First Street. I'm the 3rd generation family member operating this business since 1947. I'm here to voice my strong support for the conversion of the Business Improvement District to a property-based system. Little Tokyo is only among 2 bids left in LA County that is not property-based, and for good reason. The current merchant-based system is inadequate, especially when 1/3 of the businesses ignore the invoices they receive from the city clerk's office, and there is 0 enforcement. I'm the owner of the building that houses my business, so why am I in favor of the increased assessment? Because of the returns the community and I will receive in the form of proper security coverage, regular street cleaning, street trash and graffiti removal, and social media promotion. I do not believe there's one person in Little Tokyo who would argue that these improvements are not positive developments and necessary for the community's health. I've heard complaints from some that there is a lack of transparency and insufficient community forums, but I have found through first-hand experience that community forums are actually the least effective way to communicate with the community. I think everyone spoke. The Little Tokyo Business Association has been going to the stakeholders, not asking them
For facial recognition.
And they are
Say hi.
two affected
Facial
stakeholders
recognition, guys.
conversion.
Identify him.
I wish we didn't
What?
have to take any.
I love Black Power, yes. Yeah, Black Power, for sure. I love the Black community. I have Black family. I didn't say anything against you. Why would you say things against people? I'm absolutely for your community. Absolutely. I'm absolutely for your community. Absolutely. I have Black family, friends. I love it. So I don't know what your problem is with me. I sit here and advocate for everybody, including your community. So I don't know what your problem is with me. I sit here and advocate for every community. My problem is with government, not the people. I don't think they treat your community very well. I'm sure you will. Be blessed. Jesus loves you.
I wanted to say a special thanks to Councilwoman. Everything all right?
No, there's freaking... Why do they stop those hecklers? I'm going to go talk to them.
My opinion is real simple. Just abolish the DCR. Their answers are not
They're just being racist because I'm white, huh?
The same woman and man told her man, I'm gonna kill your dog, I'm gonna kill you.
That's the same one?
The army green jacket.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I told Duarte.
Okay,
He
I'm gonna
was
tell him
informed.
too.
He said, I cannot do anything. I told Duarte already. He already knows.
Yeah, and the woman next to him. They both, it was the two of them. My problem is not their free speech. My problem is that I don't like. I have a grievance to redress. Oh my gosh, look at this sunshine. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? Hi, man. Good. I didn't even know that was up today. So that's up. Oh, I didn't even realize it. I would have given you a shout out. What did I tell you earlier? All right. Hope they. Okay. Here. I don't like the fact.
Somebody's responsible for sending tactical cops to RS Gorilla on Crenshaw Boulevard to collect tax money. This is keep happening over and over and over. Somebody in this building right now knows this is going on, and somebody in this building can stop this now. You need to stop this. This is unfair. This is not right. You're coming to our store.
I have a grievance to redress.
Okay, but right now we're doing public comments. You gotta give you a minute because they're gonna call some more names.
Okay.
And I need to listen to that.
I understand. I'm willing to wait. That's fine. Okay. Do you want me to go back there and then? But if you promise to not to leave after the public comment, I wanna redress my grievance. Come on, you don't want me to put in a complaint. I'll file a complaint. Go get him, sunshine. No. Crazy day. Come on, Council President.
Welcome back to the committee. You can also provide written public comment at LACouncil.com. One more announcement, we have a creation of bid item. That's item 53, the bid we considered from yesterday. So if there's anyone
I want to see sunshine, hopefully.
in business on not yet spoken, who's here to speak on item 53. That is the creation of the Little Tokyo Business Improvement District. You will have 1 minute to do so. I will ask you to line up on the left-hand side of council now.
They have a neighborhood council person. He doesn't come and say he's a neighborhood council person.
Dawson, you're a coward. Sell out.
My name is Ellen Endo. I am.
Oh, now you shush her?
I was the co-chair of the Little Tokyo Business Improvement District. It's a merchant-based bid. It's been operating since 2003, so it's 22 years now. And we want to convert to a property-based bid. And I want to emphasize that we are a community that is growing. You don't have to take my word for it. Just walk
For me,
down
I think
the
it's
street, a couple blocks east.
I'll be honest, racism.
You'll see people lined up in restaurants. You'll see lots of people of all ages having fun, enjoying it.
Absolutely. We would have, Amy.
For that.
Amy, I had to give you a shout out on this day.
Also, we thank
My Jewish friend.
the people of Los Angeles for discovering Little Tokyo. So I basically want to say this is a key moment for us, and I look forward to your support. Thank you.
Amy shows true class, and I know it was hard, Amy. I know that was hard for you. I love it, girl.
Item 53 and general public comment. So 2 minutes, please, before you start the time. So we have closed public comment on all other items, and that includes general public comment. But
Can somebody make a motion to open it back up, please? We have all these people here from the community and taking time to get businesses.
Okay. I'm so proud of you, though. They didn't call. She was saying, she was like saying she was going to kill the other guy and his dog. She was the guy with her. She was booing Sircon. They were booing me, telling me to shut the F up, and then saying that I need to lose weight.
We gotta pay you tomorrow, right? We gotta pay y'all tomorrow, right? So hear us. Come on, we made it.
That's our freshman rights. And that's our freshman rights you violating the shit.
Yep, that's right. I agree. He's right. That's right. She did. Yeah. Well, and her partner, the guy, said that. Yeah, I'm fat and I need to. And I said, I already know I'm fat.
So there's a motion from Councilman Padilla. Reopen public comment for an additional 15 minutes.
Yeah, good. You made the right decision. Woo, yes.
Ray Dawson back out.
So, what we're going to do then is, because we have to exhaust public comment on the Little Tokyo dead item. Speaker, I know you're already here. I'm going to ask.
It's true. Yeah. I'm not even mad at them. I'm mad. What I'm mad about is that when Shirkai was singing, okay, and his friend, okay, F-bomb guy, was clapping for him, he got threatened to be kicked out and warnings. But the people's, saying you're going to kill your dog, they don't, and booing, they don't get timed out or warnings. And then when they say it to me, it's distracting because I'm trying to, do my thing and I'm listening and they're talking, that no warnings. They wouldn't even stop my time until after a while. So I lost a lot of time on that. Guess what? And that's good. It's a cure and correct is coming. Cure and corrects.
In District 8, where I own the dispensary.
Exactly. It's selective.
I've been in the social equity program for 7 years.
But Sunshine, I want to hear Sunshine, and I'm going to put in my complaint.
Marquise Harris Dawson stood next to her. Council Colonel Price stood next to her. Which item are you speaking to? General.
Oh, that's cool. Is that a camera?
So, are you the police everyone? Are you the police everyone? Are you have to sing? So, sing the language you understand?
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to give one warning. We have to conduct this business here. I'm going to give one warning. Everyone disrupting this meeting.
Thank you, Miguel.
Second warning is if I do acknowledge you, second time you're disrupting this meeting, you will be asked to leave.
And to answer the question, we have to treat everybody equally here. So
That's right. That's all right.
I have to make sure that you're doing the items first and general public comment second. I'm not trying to take anyone's time. If you
comment first.
So, I'd ask that you continue with the items first, and then you'll get your 1 minute of general public comment afterwards.
That's right. Thank you for the time. 4 minutes?
You've already used 3 minutes, so we've got 2 minutes, 27 seconds, and then a minute for general public comment after. And please restore my time at least 3 minutes. So you've already used 30 seconds. I'm not going to use it again.
You're just wasting time. You've got 15 minutes of additional public comment. Proceed with corrections. You spent 30 seconds talking about this.
And we paused your time. I can't give you more time without giving everybody else more time, including the people who are saying things that were offensive to say the least.
This is the reason we're upset. We're being filibustered instead of listened to while our businesses burn. We're going into debt. I have close to $1 million in tax debt, while illegal dispensaries pay no taxes, face no enforcement. My store has been raided by the state, militarized raid. 20 SUVs pull up, 40 people armed, disorder my security, and you guys allow this to happen. And this
53 only?
Right
now?
Our equity entrepreneurs.
No, but then he went back. I think now they opened it up again.
They opened up again.
Another 15 minutes. They can't make it time. I want to see that camera.
Yeah, so they opened up. He said 53, and then right now it's everything.
Yeah,
and then
15 more minutes of.
15 more
Yeah.
minutes. Okay, 15 more. Okay.
All right, next speaker.
15 more.
What's the instruction, Mr. City Attorney?
I need you to stick to the agenda item, or you can move to general public comment, where you can talk
But
about.
you said this is equal for everybody. When you sat up here and sang songs, you did not stop me.
We are not going to argue this anymore. We've given an additional 15 minutes. You are just taking up time from everyone else that's trying to speak on the subject. Your public comment has been heard. We are on the next speaker.
And if we could have the staff read out 3 additional names at a time.
Yay, sunshine. Hey.
Greetings. Come on, this is that.
I'm going to call out additional names. Christopher Martinez, Luis Rivera, Abella Danger.
Which items would you like?
General public.
1 minute, go ahead.
Thank you, sir. Greetings to council members, esteemed colleagues. My name is Sunshine. I'm a social equity applicant. And here's the thing. Leadership is a matter of eating last and serving the people. And the Department of Cannabis Regulations seems to have made a system where they're eating first and not taking care of the people who are actually doing the frontline work and actually out there collecting the funds so that way we can fund this entire wonderful experience of freedom of speech and democracy. Mr. Curran Price has said that he's going to bring a motion. Thank you so much, sir. Really, this is a matter of super important for us. The urgency is dire. And what we're looking is for you guys, please adopt the Cannabis Equity Reform Market Stabilization Act, move the social equity program to the economic department where it belongs, and to align with the SB 51. Because when the moratorium for people like Fort Warren come in, they're going to kill us. Thank you.
Yeah, right. Hopefully, he's on the neighborhood council. He's like,
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
General public comment.
1 minute, go
what
ahead.
time is it?
I see that. I see that in the post.
Oh, it's tonight?
Yes. We start tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Thank you. I didn't recognize it. Sorry. I didn't even realize. I'm sorry.
So many reasons, so little time.
I'm so sorry. Tomorrow's.
@icloud.com. Have not heard, seen, emails, texts, calls, anything in the mail pertaining money
Oh, for staying strong, I think.
to earning it.
For singing strong, I think, or something like that. We love your singing.
This
My chat loves your singing. CPAB meetings.
Oh, she's on the CPAP or
Yeah.
on the CPAP.
Mhm.
Oh.
I forget who I see.
warfare tactic to hide that slavery still exists for the brown communities and others who are still trying to be silenced for
11:45.
not getting their accurate pay.
Good job. Oh, I like the flower.
Before the next speaker comes, I'd like to call a few more names. Asia Allen, Metal Mansuri, Angela White.
Morning.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
I'm
General
going to
public
go across the
comment.
street because I didn't eat since yesterday
Morning,
lunch.
city council members.
You're gonna go where?
My name is Luis
At the,
Rivera, and I'm here not
I'm
only
gonna
as
grab
an
something before the
applicant, but
afternoon
as
meetings to
an
eat.
individual who for a year has faced repeated delays,
Just across the street.
and
Oh, that
unnecessary
one is super
financial
expensive.
strain
I know, but I can't go far on my chairs.
caused
But
Market,
cannabis
okay.
regulations.
you take me.
Before the
Yeah,
city approves
thank you.
any fee
Thank you.
increases, the DCR must fix what's broken.
put this in the bag?
The licensing
Put this in the
process
bag.
is overcomplicated,
The bag?
or too slow, and riddled with
Thank you. Sorry to make you bike.
the department needs to
That's okay.
streamline its,
I am the bad guy
process,
junior.
trim unnecessary staff, and
Bad guy
focus on
2.0.
expediting licenses, cut costs with jobs
I'm
and
the
tax
bad guy with
regulations.
AI technology. Smarter,
The case
smarter.
study that they conducted needs to be done by an independent third party, and those of us that are.
Did I have
a program
Did Herman leave?
license holders.
He's
I
going to
respectfully
Kaiser.
urge you and the city
He'll
council
come
to
back in
reject the proposed
the
fee
doctor. He has to go to his
increases
doctor.
until
He'll come back in the committee.
Because I brought his birthday thing.
Yeah.
And we adopt the
Oh
cannabis
shit.
equity
Yours
market.
Yours didn't come in
He
yet.
said he'll come back in the committee.
As well as
He said
extend
he
social
will
equity programs
see you later.
31 to align with the state. Thank you.
Everyone spoke so sweet. I want to go across the street.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good
Good morning. I was speaking to general comment as well.
One minute, go ahead.
My name is Asia Allen, and I'm a social equity license holder and owner of Dope Sugar Los Canada, a Black woman-owned LGBTQ-led dispensary in District 10. The city of Los Angeles received $22 million in state equity funding. That money was meant to support operators like myself to level the playing field while we waited months and months and months, sometimes over a year, for grants that were
We
promised.
have a budget hearing on
And
Friday.
we're still expected to
really?
pay
Not
40
here,
to
on
50% in taxes.
budget hearing. It's about the budget.
While we
But
couldn't.
you cannot get there.
We also have
Get there.
interest and penalty fees
So we're
up to
gonna miss it.
50%. When the
Why
city of
can't I
Los
get there?
Angeles is late delivering our grants,
Can you?
where's our
Yeah.
50% penalty?
Oh, you can? Oh, I cannot.
Where's our payback?
That's closer to me than here, though.
Oh, so you can. Oh, okay.
Almost $8,000
I
in
don't
annual
want to
license
make an
fees.
effort.
I
We
spent
all
almost
work it down
$10,000 in
there.
environmental
We'll
review
come back.
and another $9,000 just to renew my license.
Timu boy guy.
Meanwhile, unlicensed shops are still going. Social equity, we're African Americans.
Timu boy guy.
The illicit shops, they're Armenian.
Your time has expired. You have to move on to the next speaker.
Hello, my name is Chris Martinez. I'm a speaker of general comment.
Good morning. You have 1 minute.
I'm a social equity license holder as well, so with my cousin. It's been a difficult process. It's taken us
What did Duarte say after you talked to Duarte? Nothing, right?
No, he said talk to him later, like after.
No, he's not going to talk to anybody. I don't believe him on that. He's not going to talk to anybody.
I'm going to push it. Because that's not, I don't care so much about what they said. I don't like the unfair treatment.
He's just disrupting you. It's a small issue. He told a friend that I'm going to kill your dog.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Because he's a sweater. I'm going to kill you, kill your dog.
Why would you kill a dog?
Kill him, kill a
No,
dog.
which one said? The lady in the green?
Yeah, Army Green, yeah.
That's
And then the
good.
husband told me I need to go back to China.
He told me I'm fat and need to lose weight.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
I don't see, that doesn't bother me.
That doesn't bother me anymore.
What bothers me is that how they treat it differently. Like he was clapping for you and he got threatened to kick out. They're threatening to make him press and they do nothing. It's them. Right. That's what bothers me.
They already know that.
Before the next speaker comes, I'd like to call
But that's all.
people
That's my
names.
complaint.
Simon, Tina Phelps,
Like,
Luis Lopez.
Good morning. Which item would you like to speak to?
General comment.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Good afternoon. I own a dispensary in Los Angeles called Dope Sugar on Melrose, District 5, formerly known as 50 Cornhole. I'm also a single mom, and I'm here today to shed light on the hard reality that we are dealing with as social equity owners. The promise for social equity was supposed to be an opportunity for those harmed by the war on drugs to thrive in the legal market and do it the right way. Instead, we are being crushed under excessive taxation and denied access to fair grants and funding that were meant to support us.
but it's not. That doesn't bother me. I got thick skin. It's the fact that they do different enforcement for different people.
Where they're thriving and we are struggling. So they also steal from us and then sell at 100% margin.
See, it doesn't faze me at all.
I'm asking the government operations committee to adopt the
I'm comfortable with my own skin. My stuff's not overeating. I have medical issues, but I don't need to explain it to them. They don't matter. Right, targeted. So that's what bothers me. Them. People are ignorant. Who cares, you know?
Good morning. Which item would you like to
Good
speak to?
morning, number 4 in general comment.
Okay, so item number 4 is
I find a way to
public
call
comment. Speak
Scientology.
during general. 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
I'm going to change my plan next month, or actually next 1 or 2 weeks. After I change my plan, one of the benefits of the Spectrum is that they allow you to change your phone number twice a day, free of charge. So I can change my phone number 60 times a month without any charge.
Why don't you just get the text-free app?
Yes, I can. But that one has to rely on the Wi-Fi. Without the Wi-Fi, I cannot do that.
Yes, it can, right?
No,
budget.
text now relies on Wi-Fi. You need Wi-Fi.
Supplant funds for administrative fees and service licensing fees. We look at the evidence. We read it. We take meetings with us.
But no, text now web, no. Text now web allows you to change your phone number every 14 days. Not every day. But with my new plan, I change it twice a day, so I can call Twilight 24/7.
I love it.
Regional
I love it.
Whitmore, Raven McSweeney, Kendrick Monson.
That's me. I did contact Markson.
How much is your phone bill per month right now?
It just went up. It's going to go up again because I just got a new line. I got a free phone, but I had to pay $35 for the line.
You don't know how much? But anyway,
Like $350. It's going up to almost $400.
Yeah, 400 for
$400 a month
for your whole family, right?
Yeah, it's
How many total?
6 lines.
6 lines.
And then
400.
phone, the paying off the phones and the insurance.
These are 6 lines.
Yeah, that was me. I put that in there in case.
Okay, so $65.
No, it's Kendrick Monson. I put that in for Matt.
But the Spectrum is cheap. I recommend you to try in the future. It's cheap, $30 per month per line, so it's much cheaper.
Yeah, but I have like unlimited, like it won't ever slow down the data and stuff, so I can stream. Like I have like the top of the, and I don't pay much. Like it's cheap for that.
Is that T-Mobile?
Yeah. So
I want you to read the fine print. There's no plan that give you 100% prioritization.
yeah, it doesn't
Never
slow
can.
down. It doesn't slow down. Like because even if it says unlimited, okay,
It slows down.
It slows down, but you can pay an extra where it doesn't slow down. Mine never slows down. Check it. No, it doesn't. It no longer slows down.
Okay, you know what? During your lunch, you're gonna close the chat, right? Close the stream, right? During the lunch, right? Okay, we can test your speed already. It's hard to believe. It never slows down. Hard to believe. It's almost impossible. Almost impossible.
No, it used to, and then I pay an extra. I pay for the actual full time. I had to pay extra for it.
I know you have to pay extra, but even with that,
I pay like $50 a month, I think.
it's hard. It's almost impossible.
Well, it doesn't slow down my streaming. Well, here we go. Yep, it sure is.
1 minute, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Ron with the African Coalition. Yeah, our people went to the war drugs in the 80s with the CIA, crack cocaine, blood clotting, so.
Basically, everybody want more drug. Everybody want to file more drug or whatever. Where's that woman? What the fuck? Oh, woman's right there.
Notice that Martin Luther King also talk about reparations, it's gonna talk about systematic harm done to our people in this country. Our people face the most hate crimes in this country.
How about you? Are you a cannabis user? Are you? Never?
No, I didn't say never, but
Oh, you used before.
not much. But more CBD oil, like for pain. Not like I tried smoking it. I don't like how it made me feel. So it helps with the pain, CBD oil. But I haven't used that in a while either. It's expensive.
They just want more drug. It's ridiculous. What the fuck?
That was the guy that was heckling us.
Janet Whalen.
Janet Whalen.
Is that you?
No, it's Janet Whalen. I won't give him my name. Okay, so I got called for all.
Okay, so I do not see anyone with those names coming. I don't see anybody coming up to the podium at this point, so.
I think the heckler is here. I think the heckler.
We're gonna take 2 more speakers and then
The heckler wants to talk.
take 2 more speakers and then we'll close up.
I will call his name, Armando Flores Jr., Edgar Flores.
But they called Janet Whelan. She could take it.
I see one person coming up. Going once on the other name?
She could take Janet Whelan.
We have one more name? Yeah.
Christina Boyard.
Tell the heckler she can use Janet Whelan. You can use Janet Whelan. Take it.
Would you like to speak to?
Go ahead.
1 minute, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell her. She can have my name. Because I don't care. I want free speech.
inefficiencies of love, but we're not here to look about it. Let's not ignore inaction.
Sorry.
Leave the shadows where you stay back. Come together with the people. Let us align this thing.
If they don't call you, I put in the name Janet Whelan. Say you're Janet Whelan if they don't call you. Okay? And then if they ask you what name you use, Janet Whelan. Okay? Jesus loves you, so do I. Okay?
So I heard you right now. You're right, you're wrong. Let's come together. Let's find a path forward. And let's move together.
Let's change. Janet, they called you.
Okay, we're going to close public comment.
I tried.
The city attorney, I believe we still have your.
Try to help. I'm all for free speech, even if you're an idiot.
Yes, so that is, for everyone who's still here, that is item number 53 on yesterday's agenda that is being reconsidered. So,
We can speak
if
on
you
53.
have not yet spoken on item 53 from yesterday's agenda, that is the Little Tokyo business.
I didn't speak on 53.
Me neither. I want to speak.
If you have one on the left-hand side of the couch,
I can't.
if you've already used your total of 4 minutes, that means you've already used your 2 minutes on the other
They
item,
didn't
and 1 minute for general.
I would like to, but they didn't tell us.
You've already been given your time to speak. So
Why didn't you tell us that before?
here for the 1 minute on item number 53 from yesterday's agenda, the creation
You
of
want
the
an apology?
Little Tokyo Business Improvement District. Please line up on your left-hand side of the council chamber.
But you called Janet Whelan, and she's right there.
I can't tell because there's people right out there. I can't tell if anybody's there. So you please raise your hand if you're here for the Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo there. No? Go at once. Go at twice. Or
Yeah, Janet Whelan's right there. I think she just didn't hear her name. I don't know. Sunshine. Not yet. I want to talk to. Thanks. Hope you guys win, Sunshine.
She's going to take this. As a volunteer for this beginning. We're just after COVID. Emergency otherwise according to this, and we've only been able to pay for one security officer.
You promised.
And very minimal, we have a lot of volunteers, people putting out. You
promised. Shut.
So we can get this.
Knock it off.
Property owners in
He's a punk, man.
said they would help provide 24/7 security as well as cleaning services to supplement what the city would provide. We have over $1 million increase.
Anyone know what time it is? I might have to take this later. Yeah, I had to put different names in now because I don't trust their randomizer. I tried to give the heckler the name, but she didn't take it. It's okay. 11:57. All right. I haven't eaten since lunch yesterday, so I'm like, I'm definitely gonna go grab something to eat today. I need fuel for. Jenny Thalia.
1, 2, 30 through 50.
I want to talk to him.
Close the roll. Have a vote. 59. And this clerk, I move on items of the member of special discussion.
Yes, Mr. President. The council may not consider item 51, called special by Councilmember Price, for refusal.
I got him. I might think I'm zoomed in. Yeah. Oh look, he's helping me.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's how they randomize it. Okay, sir. Okay, now I don't care about the hecklers heckling, okay? Because it's free speech, whatever. But what? No. zip, zip, zip. Let me finish. What I don't like is that they pick and choose who they give warnings to. Okay, so when Shirt Guy was up there, his friend was applauding him. He gets threatened to get kicked out, but they're booing him, and I don't. They want to boo, they can boo. I don't care, free speech. But then he should treat them the same as then don't threaten him. You have to be equal application of the law. Okay, and then so it's I'm not mad at them. I'm mad at them for picking and choosing how they. Okay, well, no, you can't interrupt the meeting with booing because you're Herman, okay, or you're 3-inch shrimp or whatever, your audit, you can't do it. But if anyone else can sit there and say you're fat and need to lose weight, I'm going to kill your dog. Yeah, that's what they said. And they won't even stop my times to get my thoughts together. Okay, they don't. It's nothing's equal, and I have a problem with that.
So basically, you want me to try to communicate to them to apply the warnings and the disruptions equally across the board.
Thank you. To everyone.
I'll express that.
Please, no, because that's really fair. No, because that's not fair, and I forgive them. I'm not. It's not about them.
No, it's all free speech.
Jesus loves you. No, I'm serious. It's not about you. It's okay. But you get it anyway.
It's all free speech.
No, it's all free speech. It's all good. And hate is allowed too. I have no problem with that. But the problem is them. It's them. It's them. That they can't, like, if you're not going to reprimand them, then don't reprimand Herman. He was just applauding. Like, he's a friend. It was a friendly applause.
Yeah, no, every day I talk to them about how things went, and I'll express that today.
Thanks.
That's what caused some problems there, is that
Yes.
you felt that it was not being applied equally. So I'll have them evaluate.
That's my problem. And I'm going to do a cure and correct for it. Like I said, it's not what they said. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't like what they said, but like free speech it doesn't have to like it. But they have to be, if they're going to accept their speech, then they have to accept Herman's applauding. That's not fair. That's my problem with them. I try to help them.
He can say, I'm going to kill you, I can say that, say it to him, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to kill your mother. So, how is that even possible that you say?
No, Janet's not here. I put her name in it because they have a randomizer, supposedly randomizer. So I'm putting in all the Scientology. I put in Kendrick Moxon, Kirsten Peterson, and Janet, because in case they didn't call me, and they never did call me. So I'm glad I did it. So I was able to go up on a different name. And I tried giving the heckler a name I put in, but she didn't take it. So that's on her. I tried to help her. She's dumb as, I guess, dumb. Free Janet. Yes, we're gonna go break her. Oh, tomorrow's northeast. CPAB. Hi, good job. CPAB, yeah, tomorrow northeast. Yeah, these are the hecklers, right? That lady and then that guy, they're the hecklers.
I'm going to kill you, I can tell them I'm going to kill you.
And I was nice. I gave her, I said she could take, because I already spoke. I gave her Janet's name, but she wasn't, Yeah, that's I try to give her a name. He is, he's big, he's tall. He's a tall one.
You go to the image.
Yeah, that's the hecklers. I love it. Yeah, because I'm going to take a lunch break. I think for an hour. Like, I'm just going to go to the thing. So I don't know if you keep streaming or if I'll take a break. And then 1 o'clock is ethics. And then there's... so what's the meetings to this afternoon? And what time? I know. But Planning's at 2? I thought that was yesterday, no? Okay, so it's planning at 2.
You see this is Buddha sign? And you see this is the Buddha, you see the one in the middle, you see this is Buddha, you see the one in the middle. So
I'm going to do a cure and correct, though, guys. I'm going to do a cure and correct.
It's a Buddha, so you cannot keep saying it's a Buddha. You see?
He does have a beautiful singing voice. No, I told her. I gave her the name. She didn't. I don't know what happened. I mean, maybe she's not used to the meetings and what to do. No, I help. I don't care. I don't hate nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you have hate speech. I help everyone speak. I want everyone to be able to speak.
A driver still has not been identified.
But I'll heckle the hecklers. I love it. Thank you, DOA. Heckle the hecklers. That's them. They threatened to kill a dog, though. That's really disgusting.
It was a senseless
It's
act.
one thing to say I'm fat and need to lose weight, but to threaten a dog, that's disgusting.
Anyone who may have witnessed the collision
Disgusting.
has information that could help identify the person responsible.
In my opinion, you're a sleazebag. I'm actually.
Please come forward.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, he's gonna take me out over there.
That leads to the arrest and conviction of that.
Now he has to be my bodyguard to make sure. Sorry.
Please contact Highway Traffic Officer Takashita at
Yeah, he's tall.
644-8116.
Maybe they are.
If you prefer to remain
They might be working for Scientology.
just call LA Crime Stoppers at 1-800-222-TIPS or visit www.lacrimestoppers.org.
Okay, he's going to tell them they need to be equal. Like, how do they not know they have to be equal? Well, they're going to get a Kieran correct. At least I got an apology from the president. So I feel good about that. Yeah, they have to do things equally. They have to do, well, because, like, when Herman was clapping for Shirt Guy, they're all friends.
You need to go cross the street?
Yeah, you go, okay.
Because I forgot, I need to go run to this county. I forgot.
For what?
I need to do some paperwork in the county.
But this looks interesting. Oh my gosh, there he is. Oh wait, no, I ain't leaving. That's the, wait.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Why you gotta be mean to her, huh?
Aw, DOA. Thank you, DOA. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, I had no idea he was coming down here. Oh, sorry. Thank you.
Exactly. Why you mess up with the lady in the wheelchair? She's on the wheelchair. Why don't you get on the wheelchair? Why don't you get on the wheelchair?
That's awesome. I love it.
Why don't you get on the wheelchair?
This is the guy.
Why don't you get on the wheelchair? Get a wheelchair yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna cry now. I'm gonna cry. They could be. I was not expecting it. I even gave her Janet Whelan's name to go talk, and she didn't take it. Like, I was trying to help her talk. I was trying to help her get up there, in spite of it. I tried to help you speak. I gave you a name.
She's trying to speak. Just like you have a right to speak, she has a right to speak.
And I try to help her speak.
Glad you didn't get a chance to speak. I'm glad you didn't get a chance to speak.
I try to help her.
Get a chance to speak. That's great. That's great. You never get a chance to speak. That's perfect.
No, what type of people? What people heckle people in a wheelchair? Is that what your group of people do? Heckle people in a wheelchair?
That's what they get when you're 60 years old. That's what they get when they get old. Easy. Easy peasy.
Why would she heckle something in a wheelchair? Well, I'm talking to her directly. I'm talking to her directly.
We were trying to have a conversation. He is the one who interrupted us. We were trying to have a conversation.
They interrupted my speech. They interrupted my speech. For free speech.
I will not. Stop me. Do something. I will not. Do something. I will not.
And I even gave her, like I said, I even tried to help you get up when they didn't call your name. I helped you. You interrupted my free
Wheelchair.
speech.
Someone in a wheelchair.
I tried to help you.
Awesome. Great cause. Great cause. We're asking people in wheelchairs. All right, sorry.
No, can I give you all good? Thank you. You didn't come down this for that, did you?
I was at
down
the
here
courthouse
anyway?
getting documents, and I saw that. I was like, "Oh, this motherfucker! I'm coming over here to save some."
You had me crying. Yeah,
No,
like,
fuck that. There's no reason.
thank you. Thank you. What do you call it tomorrow at Northeast is CPAD? Because you can go to that.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay, I think it's at 7. I'll come. If it's not 7, I'll.
At the Northeast Precinct?
Yes. I wouldn't have known about it because they're not letting me know. But if it's not 7, I'll come. But I'm pretty sure it's 7.
All right, yeah, just text me if it's not.
Right. I'll tell you if you don't hear from me at 7. Good.
Right,
Awesome.
there
Bye.
Did the Scientology get you arrested? Who got you arrested?
Yes, Scientology.
Yeah. 60.
You know who that is, right? That's
for using a bullhorn.
Yeah.
And 7 for hate crimes. Okay.
Because he moved yes, he moved a wreath.
I moved a wreath, a 10-cent.
So you have to get your attorney and everything, right?
Yes, I'm representing myself right now. We raise money from the attorney. Oh, trying to get some of the charges dropped before we pay the lawyer.
Without an attorney is hard. So, oh my God. Okay, good luck for you though.
I'm gonna beat it.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking pit bull on a leash.
Yeah. Thank you, DOA. Thank you. Man, that made me cry.
I saw that. I was just like, oh.
You made me cry.
Pissed off.
Thank you. I don't know that. You're making me cry. You are. Thank you for defending his aunt. No, I don't believe in hate.
Oh, that pussy's still here.
Huh?
Pussy's still here.
Who?
Pussy's still here.
Oh, she's still here?
Yeah.
Did he threaten a dog? She threatened to kill a dog. He's not going to hurt nobody. I tried to help you speak. I gave you a name. I gave you Janet Whelan to use her name. But why?
Let's go.
I have nothing against you. And she's hating on me. I didn't hate on her. I tried to help her. I tried to help you to get your free speech. I felt bad that you couldn't talk, even though you prevented me from talking. They try to prevent me from talking. I still try to help her talk because I believe in free speech. I try to help you. In spite of threatening a dog. I don't know how you can threaten a dog. That dog's the sweetest dog. A dog didn't do nothing. If you could kill a dog, God, man. You can come down. We're not going to hurt you. We don't bite. We don't hurt people. You can ride with us. No one's going to do it. No one's going to